on air, the YouTube channel of Godwin Etakmibo, otherwise known on air as the Guru. Once again, you are welcome. We just landed from a flight which gave discretion to Chibuike, Rotimi Amaechi, the Honorable Minister of Transport, who had just declared his interest yesterday to run for the presidency of the country under the banner of APC. The question where we stopped was, who is backing Amaechi? Is it because of Amaechi that the plane carrying the presidential ambition of the APC is looking very positive as overflying southwest? Where will it land? Is it the southeast or south-south? These were the questions we left, and we are starting from there right now. Once again, you are welcome. Rotimi Amaechi will be running for the presidency of this country come 2023 under the banner of APC, and he has declared it. Rotimi Amaechi. He took the back home. He started from home. Very good place to start from. But who is backing him? We should not forget, before we come to decoding the questions that we are now confronted with, we should be able to learn one or two things. From the south, Godwin Emefiele, 2 times governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, name rings bell. Though he spoke to us a few days ago by saying that he wants to consolidate on his stronger bank, his stronger economy that is running, he wouldn't want to be detracted. Aha! That statement, he says, speaks volume. And not when vehicles are being bought, brand new vehicles are being bought and branded Godwin Emefiele for presidency. And not where some northern groups are now rising, moving from Kaduna to Kano. I don't know if you can still go to Kaduna very comfortably. Moving around the north for Godwin Emefiele. That we should reinterpret Godwin Emefiele. That is number one. So, will Godwin Emefiele be going into that race without support from the presidency, from the president, the man he has served very, very faithfully? Or will Rotimi Amaechi be gunning for the president of Nigeria in the south also, without the backing of the president that he has served very, very faithfully? From the grapevines, the Guru has records of what is happening. The Guru knows that since Amaechi was appointed Director General of the Buhari Campaign Organization, a job he did very successfully by marketing Buhari. When he came into the campaign organization, was the first time we saw Buhari wearing coat and tie. It was him who introduced to Buhari that your wife must come in. Otherwise, if your wife is not known, Nigerian women will say, oh, you are going to backward the Nigerian women as it is being done in the mosque, that the women must always be at the back for prayer. They must not come forward. That was when we saw Buhari wife coming in. Either First Lady office or non-First Lady office is not an issue. It's a diplomatic language or politics that they've used to mislead us all over the country. But let us go back to Amaechi, the person. Amaechi has declared today. Is there anything well understandable, well known between Amaechi and Muhammadu Buhari? Could it be that the same Muhammadu Buhari be speculated as promising Bola Tinubu in Lagos that after me, you will take it because without you, I couldn't have become the president? At least, Bukola Saraki told us this when he was president of the city, that this is what Bola Tinubu told him. And of course, about 2 times, the wife of Muhammadu Buhari made it very, very clear publicly that without Bola Tinubu, the husband wouldn't have become. But are these things working out like that in politics? Because what I know is that in politics, there is no permanent friendship, no permanent enemy. It is permanent interest. Is the interest of Bola Tinubu with Muhammadu Buhari still interwoven that Muhammadu Buhari, that is, if he ever gave that promise? And of course, it will not be out of place for Muhammadu Buhari as a president of Nigeria to give promises to 300 people. And for reasons I had enumerated. One, President Muhammadu Buhari is a politician. And like politicians like traditional rulers. Whoever the subject of any traditional ruler that goes to him that I want to be governor of this state, he prays. First of all, what he looks is the kola nut and the quantity of the gift he brought and the envelope that accompanied. He prays that God will settle you down. If 300 of his 3 sons or daughters come to the same traditional, he will offer the same prayer. That's number 1. Number 2, as a military officer, one of the strategies of the military is by deceit. A military head of state or a military president could promise 300 people because that is part of the military mischief. Thirdly, Buhari is a Fulani man. It is a well-known fact of life that Fulani rule by deceit. They give you a word. Tafawa Balewa give Obafemi Awolowo a word. He said, Chief, is that why you come to me? Forget it. Nothing like that could happen. On that same afternoon, Obafemi Awolowo was placed under arrest. State of emergency was declared in the southwest. So, for these 3 reasons, Buhari could promise many people. But what is that thick thing between Buhari and Amaechi that Buhari want to back Amaechi against many others? We must reveal this, or we must try an effort in interrogating the matter so that we can get revelations of it. But before I go into the interrogation and the revelations of it, I equally said it on air 5 weeks ago that Osinbajo is coming. Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This afternoon, he had it's not dinner, it's ifata, what they call it. That is the food after fasting with most northern governors in his house at Aguda House in Abuja. It is purely towards declaring his interest in the presidency. Buhari has said that Yemi Osinbajo is very, very faithful, that he served him faithfully, and that he has good relationship like son and father with. As a son, would you want to hand over to him? Here comes the point of conflict that we must bring into this interrogation so as to get the trajectory, to get the map of where we are going really. First and foremost, Amaechi was taken to Daura for a chieftaincy title. That chieftaincy title that came to Amaechi from Daura will remain a great suspect in trying to read where the heart of Muhammadu Buhari is. The rail line that ran across Kano into Niger Republic, to the interior of Niger Republic. When Muhammadu Buhari had declared in a previous interview with Channel that my cousins are there, the speed with which that work was accomplished, the confession of Amaechi himself, when he said he had to go to Niger Republic to go and beg them that they should have this raid, another suspect in interrogation of this matter. And there are some confidential revelations from the grapevine of when Amaechi when he acted 2 times the Director General, how faithful he delivered everything that came to the cover of those campaigns, how faithfully he delivered them to the president. And those even directed that should be given through so people, and those who brought theirs fully to that council, and those who did some permutation before they arrived there, they are now at the table of the guru. So these are the things that the guru is looking at in trying to arrive there. The question is this: because the plane that carries the ambition of who the presidential candidate will be had taken off in Abuja from the villa, and the man in command of that plane, the captain, is most likely to be Buhari himself. As he will not talk, the typical Fulani man, the Fulani and the Kanuri, then the Shoman, they are the people that don't talk in this country because of the geographical piece of land that God gives to them and how they were brought up. Since he will not talk, it means that you just have to read properly what is going on there to know Is it Bola Tinubu that will board that plane, and that is if the plane lands in Southwest? Or is it Yemi Osinbajo that will board that plane, that again, if that plane lands in Southwest? Or is it Godwin Emefiele that will board that plane, that is, if that plane goes to the South? Or is it Rotimi Amaechi, that is, where is the landing place of the plane? Is it South or Southeast? Amaechi a few days ago had confirmed that is totally an Igbo man. You can see the hypocrisy of politicians. But where is the plane going to land? Is it going to be Bola Tinubu's turn to become the next president? Is it going to be Godwin Emefiele's turn to become the next president? Is it going to be Yemi Osinbajo's turn to become the next president? Or is it going to be Rotimi Amaechi's turn to become the president? Please follow me on the journey. It's a long journey, but we shall get to the end of it. The Guru signing out.